Hello everyone. Warm welcome to the graduation. Thank you so much for joining us. Really means a lot. It's a very momentous occasion for graduating a complete year of the 2021 cohort. Yes, very warm welcome to all. Let's just wait for 1 minute for everyone to join into the room. So can I, how many people are there? Let's just wait for 1 second.
And I think let's everyone switch on their videos today.
Yeah, it's just us, it's just the TBC team, the cohort and the mentors. So it would be really great to see everyone. And yeah, do switch on your own gallery view so that you can also see everyone. Okay, so I see a lot of people have joined us. Thank you so much for joining. So from our side, we have prepared a small video for you all where we wanted to share our message to you, our congratulations message to you. We are so privileged having worked with all of you. So, without further ado, let me play this video from the entire TBC team.
Congratulations to TBC's 2021 Accelerator cohort. We're happy that you've made it this far, and we're happy that you've been able to graduate and finish the year strong. The word I leave with you today is innovate. Every single industry that's in its infancy needs innovations and needs pioneers to push innovation forward. I believe that this cohort has all the skills and has the ability to push innovation forward in the sanitation industry. And we hope that this will last long into the future and you will do well everywhere you go. Thank you for having us this year.
Congratulations, 2021 cohort. We are so proud of and appreciative of the energy and the investment that you put into this program over the last year. My word for you would be connection. So welcome to the Toilet Board Coalition family. Please never hesitate to reach out to us. We are here to support, encourage, and shout about you until SDG 6 is achieved and beyond. So please never hesitate to reach out to us. We always love to hear from you. Thanks.
Congratulations, 2021 cohort. I am glad that all your hard work, blood, sweat, and tears have finally paid off as you graduate from the Accelerator program. I hope that you continue to scale up your business and continue to take part in our mission to create a sanitation economy. May you never forget to innovate so as to provide an improved and smart sanitation for all. I know that with your dedication and your determination, success will always find its way to you. Good luck and again, congratulations.
Congratulations to our 2021 Accelerator cohort. Together, we're celebrating graduation today. Be proud of what you've accomplished and keep driving your important businesses forward. The one word I leave you with is people. Continue to surround yourselves with great people, like-minded, bold, talented, and enthusiastic people. They will make your businesses thrive and your days fabulous. Congratulations on your graduation. We are proud and happy to have you in the TBC.
Congratulations to the 2021 cohort. Super proud and happy that you have made this far. So the word that is going to stay with me is communication. Communication is a prerequisite for any enterprise to taste success. I would say it lets you evolve innovation and creativity within the organization. It lets you build a strong relationship with your clients, your employees, and the stakeholders that you're working with. It fortifies decision making and help you develop your business. So I hope that the entrepreneurs continue to effectively communicate within and outside their organization, grow their businesses, and ultimately change life of people by providing them safe sanitation.
Well done to our 2021 Accelerator cohort. You should be as proud of yourselves as we are of you. My word for you to remember is perseverance. You know your work is important in achieving the aims of SDG 6. Don't let others who don't understand the potential knock you back.
Provide hygienic toilets to people. Thank you for letting me be a small part of your journey. A word that stays with me is dignity. You provide hygienic toilets to people, improve the lives of sanitation workers, and give people the dignity of living in a clean environment where waste is not left untreated. My hope is that the cohort keeps growing, keeps reaching greater heights, and provides dignified sanitation to people all around the world.
Congratulations to you all. What a year you've gone through. I'm sure you've learned a lot and you can be very proud of the work that you have achieved. The work that I want to leave you with is network. Make sure that in the months that follow and in the years that follow, you build your network, you nourish it, and you reach out for help. That's why we started here with the Toilet Board Coalition. And this is something that would be useful on a personal and professional level for any entrepreneur. And make sure that you reach out and that you value this network that you are building and that you will continue to grow to support you in all your endeavors. Congratulations again and all the best for the rest.
First of all, big congratulations as you complete the program and become part of the TBC family. It has been an absolute delight working with you over the year. I'll really miss our weekly calls. They were both inspiring and educating for me. To be a part of 8 inspiring journeys, amazing journeys is a privilege for me, and I really thank you all for that. I thought hard about the one word I should use today, and the word that comes foremost in my mind is relax. And I know that in your daily striving and toiling, please do take out time to relax, to refresh your mind, to connect with friends and family. You might find that your journeys are changing, some of your destinations are changing, and therefore it requires a fresh perspective. And a fresh perspective can hardly come from a tired, exhausted mind. So please relax and remember that you've earned it. Thank you so much.
So this was our really heartfelt congratulations and thank you to all of you for participating in our program. Right now, I would like to hand over to Bello to continue this program.
Hello, everyone. Sorry that I came in late. When they say something can go wrong, everything goes wrong. But good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who's tuned in. We're really excited to have you here for our graduation. We have 8 companies that came through. We had over 100 applications last year, and for these 8 to come through the whole program and to get this far and graduate, we're really happy. And we're really happy to have had them on board. I'll just briefly run through the agenda just so everyone's on the same page. So after the introduction, we had the introduction video, which was really great. Thanks to the team for that. I will be calling upon Daigo to come say a few words about the Accelerator program. Thereafter, we'll outline the reflections that the cohort companies had. So, they will tell us about their experiences, how they felt during the year. We're trying to make it not as formal as we usually do. So we're just happy to get some reflections from them. We do have a very exciting announcement towards the end. I'm not going to say what it is now, but definitely stay tuned for that. We're really excited to announce that. And thereafter, we'll have closing remarks from Venu, and then we'll close off the year. So without further ado, let me move forward. I think we've done the video already. So an intro from Daigo. Daigo, if you could please take the floor.
I don't think Daigo is here yet.
Okay.
And Daigo is joining in a minute.
That's okay. Okay. I mean, I guess we can. I guess we can move forward. Let me explain. So in the meantime, as we wait for Daigo, I'll explain the format of what we're going to do and the reflections that will be given throughout. So it's not a formal event. We're not hoping that, we didn't ask our cohort members to write on anything intricate. We want this to be more of a conversational event. We're asking each company to give their most valuable takeaway from the year. So something that they found during their time at the TBC that really helped them move forward. We're very interested to hear their plans for 2022 and beyond. Definitely lots of innovation that's coming through. I'm really excited whenever I look through what the companies are going to do and how far they've come. So I'm very excited to hear what they have moving forward. And last but not least, just a brief reflection of how the year went for them overall. Anything else that they would like to say, we'll have that said that moment in time. Due to time constraints, and we have a roundtable straight after this, so we're gonna ask everyone to keep their reflections on each point to about a minute, and then after every point has been covered, the mentors will come through and say words about the company that they mentored. Do we have Daigo in? Yes.
Just joining Abello, but you're doing a great job of keeping the conversation alive. So I think just a minute away, I guess.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I think, I guess, let me get a few words in. I think one of the biggest things that we need to realize is that out of all the SDGs, SDG 6 is one of the ones that really needs acceleration for us to actually achieve our 2030 goal. We've come very far, and I like, I'll speak as to the reasons why I joined the TBC. I primarily joined because I did see myself wanting to further at least some of the SDGs, especially here in Africa. Our access to water and sanitation is not great at all. We're approaching rainy season, and already we have lots of instances of waterborne diseases from issues like poor sanitation. And we're really hoping that a lot of these companies can come through and bridge these gaps. So, sometimes it's easy coming from the standpoint where you see these things happen. But having lived through, some of this and actually seeing it with my own eyes, we really have something that we need to achieve by 2030. And we all know that SDG 6 is one of the ones that we may or may not achieve it. So at the toilet board, I'm really happy that we're going to have this accelerator program and are trying to push businesses to bridge that gap before the 2030 deadline. That's very important. And I really hope that this cohort and the coming cohorts are able to push this even further. And,
Daigo is here as well, Abello.
I'm really happy that we're here to graduate this cohort. So I will now hand over to Daigo to give a few words on the Accelerator program and, say a few things for the graduating class. Over to you, Daigo.
Yeah, hey, sincere apologies, for joining a little late. Apologies. Yeah, so thank you for the introduction. Can you hear me?
Yes, Daigo.
Great. Hey, thank you. Yeah, thank you for the introduction. Yeah, I'm Daigo Ishiyama, a leader of innovation at Sato. And I felt like, I feel like, all the time that, a year goes by so fast. And these past few years, I've had the privilege of working with wonderful cohorts. And I always feel like I've learned so much that I just hope that they've learned from me as much as I did from them. And so for this occasion, I wanted to share a story. So when I was in South Africa a few years ago, which feels like a lifetime ago, I took a flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town. And at the Johannesburg airport, there was a big mural on the wall that said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And so little did I know that was a famous African saying. I took it literally. And during that flight, I was trying to figure out, what do you do if you want to go far fast? And so I kept thinking, but at the end of the flight, I couldn't, figure it out, right? So, but through Sato, I've had the honor of working with many great partners. And through those experiences, I think, I know what the answer to that question is, and that's to go with partners that you can help out one another, that has a common goal. So to achieve SDG 6, like the previous speaker was saying, and to reach the full potential of the circular economy, we have a long ways to go, but not much time. So we must move fast and go far. Right. So I think this accelerator program is designed to do that. At first it seems like it's a program to accelerate the entrepreneurs, but at the end it's designed to accelerate the whole process. And I think you, Aishwarya, Venue, Jasmine, I think you guys had it, planned, all along. And so, thank you for that. And as I got to know each of the entrepreneurs, there's always been a business collaboration beyond the program that we mutually aspired to pursue. And this time, I had the privilege of working with Pik Vihera, and it certainly was no different. Yeah, so to the graduating cohorts, congratulations. Let's make this the beginning of something great, because we're here for this the common goal, and we want to go far fast. So thank you, and happy World Toilet Day. Thank you. Yeah, back to you, Aishwarya.
Abello, are you there? Okay, no problem. I think we can continue. Just give me a second to reshare the screen. Give me a second. So yes, sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so like Abelo mentioned, we can now share some reflections by the cohort members and by the mentors. So we can go one by one. If Organica team would like to start, and of course, like Abelo mentioned, please do keep around a minute or so, but not to make it very formal. But yes.
Yeah.
Gauri, are you there?
Thanks, Aishwarya. Yeah. Thanks, Aishwarya. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Uh, I'm Gaurinath here from Organica Biotech. Unfortunately, Dr. Kamath is not here today because it's a little indisposed. Well, I think the last 11-month journey, I think, has been very, very exciting with the TBC team, especially Venu and Aishwarya. We kind of were meeting practically every week. Well, I wonder what will we do in 2022, because those Thursday meetings at 12 o'clock will not happen now. So the calendar is going to look a little free now. But yes, it was a very exciting journey. We were already at a particular level, when we joined this cohort in 2021. But I think having worked very closely with Venu, Aishwarya, and with our mentor Dhananjay, I think we got a very good perspective, as to look at a way forward, into scaling up the BioClean septic business. And I think there were some very good ideas, and it kind of allowed us to kind of look at things from a very different perspective. Now, as far as 20 plans for 2022, I think Venu and Aishwarya have given us a very, very stiff target. So I guess I think the rest of starting from 23, I think we'll be working towards trying to achieve those goals that have been that we have worked out together. So I would thank the TBC team for having helped us in this journey, and we're really proud to have been part of this particular cohort.
Thank you so much, Gauri.
That's
I'll also definitely miss that 12 p.m. call.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm sure you will, of course, achieve the targets as you mentioned.
Yeah. But I thought, you were wanting, since, you were an integral part of making that plan, I thought you would help us, but I'm sure we'll keep getting that help from you guys.
Of course. And yes, I would like to invite Erin. Erin, could you please share, some of your thoughts on Organica and working with them?
Absolutely. So my name is Erin O'Cusker, and I am representing Lixil on behalf of Don and Jay. And so I just want to say congratulations to the Organica Biotech team. And I know that this year has been one about adapting your business strategy and really choosing priorities. And, one of the videos at the beginning really mentioned the word network, and, looking to your network and nurturing that, and trying to look into the network and come back to us and how we can help kind of solve the different priorities as you look to your 22 and beyond business strategy. So congratulations again, and hopefully we'll continue to hear from you, whether it's myself or Daigo or anyone on the Lixil team. But we wish you all the best in 22 and beyond.
Thank you so much, Erin. And I now request Abelo to felicitate the next company, which is Wulu.
So Wulu is going to go next. Congratulations to them. If we could get their representative to come on and just give us a brief word, that would be great.
Yeah, hi everyone. I think great to meet you. It's last 11 months, amazing dynamic every week, loads of discussions, argument, and I think productive argument. I think it was great. And one of the biggest takeaway is the core business model, probably the last link of how to put, I mean, I would call it as a pixel, okay? And I think I thank Venu for putting that thing into a place, and I think it opened up the entire, it solved the entire puzzle actually. So I guess that was important for us. And Aishwarya, thank you so much again, making that puzzle into a much more structured manner. So I think this is the biggest takeaway, because one of the biggest things from my perspective is we come from hardcore fashion background, and it's a large community. And then when I got into the sanitation business, probably I felt that, oh, I'm the only one who's coming from a very different background, and there is no one. And then suddenly we stumbled upon this Accelerator program, got through, and I realized that it's a large community. And I think I'm glad to be part of this large community now. And I feel that, yes, I have my racing engineers watching me when I go into a fast lane. And yeah, thanks, Priyanka. That's been wonderful time together, and look forward. Vulu definitely out there to change the way women step out of the home. Okay, I mean, I would like to announce it very proudly that today Vulu launched its e-commerce store, India's first and only e-commerce store for women's hygiene, personal hygiene product, curated and multi-brand store. So I think this is another bringing retail into a sanitation was one of the biggest thing for us. And I think today is a great day, and I'm so thankful to both of you and the fellow cohort guys also, because it was a great discussion every time I came on board. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much for having us here, and congratulations to other partners. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Really happy to have you, and congratulations on your e-commerce store. That's really great news, and it's a great day to release it. Makes sense. Okay, so next we will have fluid robotics.
I think, Abello, let's have Priyanka say a few words about.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Priyanka, please could you give a few words about your time with Lulu?
Okay, no problem. Hi, everyone, and I'd like to congratulate the entire graduating cohort today. I'm very happy to be associated with being a mentor, second time in a row with TBC and the Accelerator cohort. I think it gives us an opportunity to just zoom out a bit out of our day jobs, where we get very consumed and involved, and actually see the passion of the entrepreneurs around us, and who are really so close to the ground and driving a change. I think if any one of you have visited Lixil, if any one of you visited India, I'm on a vacation today, so please pardon me. If any one of you visited India, you know that this problem of access to hygienic washrooms, the moment you step out of the home, like Manish said, cuts across all parts of the society. It's not just a certain population which struggles with that access. You could be anywhere in the socioeconomic platform or network, and the moment you step out of your home, you do tend to feel that, okay, let me plan my washroom visits and my trip a little bit better. It's an extra thing that you do. You just do it in India. You also do it in some busy airports in the world. I noticed that first in early 2000s or something, when I was in Paris and Charles de Gaulle Airport, and I was very surprised to see that the problem of basic hygiene and sanitation in public washrooms is actually beyond the Indian subcontinent as well. So it's a very universal problem, more acute in India, which Manish and his team are trying to resolve. It's very much needed. I don't think post the pandemic or during the pandemic, still in some parts of the world, we need to highlight why we are doing this and why we need to do this. I think while the business model is really one of value and something that the country needs and something that this sector needs for sure, they faced a lot of headwinds this year. I think the host network that Manish and team were trying to get on board were the last to open commercially in India. We suffered a deadly wave of the second wave of COVID was especially bad for the country, especially bad for the two major cities where Manish and I coincidentally are based, which is Mumbai and Delhi. And the restaurants that they had to get on board actually finally the last set of commercial establishments to actually open to business. So it's been an exceptionally challenging year, I would acknowledge, for a lot of organizations out there, but especially for Vulu, what will hold them in good stead, I think, is just the sheer energy and passion that Manish, Rupali, and the team bring on whatever calls I've been with them. Extremely open, extremely forward-looking, very positive, and very, very solution oriented. So just the energy and passion is something that I will take away. It's an end of a calendar year in terms of the association, but for us, the association at TBC continues with all the cohorts that have already graduated. And I look forward to that relationship to continue. So I'd like to congratulate Vulu, especially. Manish and Rupali learned a lot from you all. And I wish you a much better year next year. And again, thank you, Venu. Thank you, TBC, for just always being there, like just a phone call or a message away to help facilitate this relationship. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka, and thank you so much for taking some time off your holiday. We really appreciate that, and we're really glad to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm going to move to Akias next. So I believe Sophia is going to present, so I pass over to Sophia.
Hi, Abelo. Hi, everyone. So Bara and I will both say a few words. So just wanted to first thank everybody for having us throughout this whole year. I think we have really learned a lot. So I think a really key takeaway from us has really been how to organize, the different things that we are doing into a coherent plan, and also, developing some form of strategy and looking at our finances, and that helps us guide as our growth and our future plans. So that has been really crucial to us this year. So thanks a lot to Venu and Jason for your mentorship this year. Yeah. Bara, do you want to say a few words?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Sophia. I think, first of all, the journey, the 9 months, it sounds long, but honestly, it's just like yesterday. I can't believe we went through a 9-month program with Venu and the weekly calls. I think the TBC for us is like a resource hub. The amount of network and resources we have received and tapped to is unbelievable. And we hope to nurture the business we're starting it and growing it really fast. It was a great experience, and I really believe there is a lot in the future, near future, to go through and to learn. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, man. It was really good to have you. And just so everyone knows, they won the Safati Challenge just a few weeks ago. So congratulations for that. I will now pass over to Jason for a few words, if he's on the call.
I have a message from Jason Abello, so maybe I'll just quickly read it out.
Oh, no problem.
He could not attend because he's traveling. So Jason writes that it was really impressive to get to know the Akias team and work with them, having piloted their portable waste treatment system and increasing their network across the wash sector. He says what stands out with Akias, besides their game-changing technology and service model, is the small and driven team that works tirelessly to turn their vision into a globally applicable sanitation solution. The relationship, he says, will continue to evolve into a partnership, and Sato welcomes Akias as a collaborator with whom they will seek to bring improved sanitation options to a greater number of people in diverse settings and contribute to the global sanitation evidence.
Thank you so much for that. I wish we could have Jason here, but I hope he travels well where he's going. Okay, so now we will move to Fluid Robotics. Do we have a representative here?
Yeah, this is Asim.
Hi, Asim. Hi, Asim. Please go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, thanks a lot, Abello. The last 1 year has been quite an interesting journey for us. Excuse me, my dog just showed up. And the entire TBC program over the last 10, 11 months has helped both me personally as well as the company. So I went through a transition almost, and this was very it was supported by the TBC team. Venu and Aishwarya going from a researcher, an engineer to an entrepreneur and a business owner. So sort of personally going through the learnings, going through that transition over the last year has been very interesting. And even on the business side, we're predominantly a robotics IoT company. And with a very challenging 2020, with COVID and just how everybody else was impacted, we were too. And looking at the opportunities in the wastewater space and being able to deliver the most impact, we were able to almost transition to a wastewater data, wastewater analytics company over the last several months. So it's been an interesting transition both at a personal and a business level. And in 2022, just like a few mentioned, Venu and Aishwarya have created and helped create a plan for us for the next several years, and now it's our job to sort of execute on that, and we're really looking forward to doing that, and we're seeing a lot of promise in the future, and the help that Venu and Aishwarya provided was invaluable this last 1 year. So thanks a lot to you guys, and thanks to TBC.
Thank you so much, Atil. Fluid Robotics is awesome. They're an awesome company. Keep your eyes out for them for sure. So next, I will let Divyang say some words. Divyang was their mentor. So I will hand over to him now.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Congratulations to the cohort of 2021 for your journey. I think the experiences you shared are quite insightful and inspiring. Interacting with Asim and team have been quite enriching experience for me personally, because I think it helped also pushing the thinking process beyond a conventional approach. The sanitation in India is broadly a very subsidy driven and government driven approach. So in that, pushing the new technologies, finding out the innovative business models, that's I think one of the biggest challenge. And when you talk about the advanced technologies, I think it becomes a more challenging. So I think it was really a great opportunity for me to have an interaction with Asim on a regular basis. We could not, I think, spend enough time to look at how this could be, this could be actually taken on the next level. But I think looking at Asim's efforts in terms of ideating quite innovative technologies and converting the challenges of COVID into opportunity. I think the two things, fluid health wastewater surveillance system, as well as fluid AI automated health assessment of sewer systems are unique outliers in the sanitation space. What I like that thought process on enhancing of AI and ML is not only futuristic in approach, but also opens a different perspective for urban planning, specifically for the urban poor, and also helps the governance ecosystem to use the technology for a better management of the sanitation services in urban space. I would like to congratulate to them for their association with the TBC, and I'm sure their abilities to bring innovation and execution, and as Asim mentioned about their journey from innovator to entrepreneur, will be definitely help address the challenges, more futuristic challenges in the sanitation. Congratulations and wish you all the best, Asim and all the cohort of 2021.
Thank you so much, Divyang. Those are great words. So next, we shall have Pikuria, one of my favorites. So we'll pass on to Emily, just to say a few words.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, this is Minna from Pikkuvihreä. Yes, you did it quite well already. Our name. Sorry about that. Yeah, actually, I can think that we can share almost all that you said before here. The other colleague companies. the year, it does sound a long time, but actually it feels like it was yesterday when we started. But also our journey in the program, it was full of discussions and with our mentors, Venu and Daigo. And also we got a lot of new contacts as well that we have started the conversation with. Like for everybody, their work this year was complicated by the pandemic. And I think that partially because of that, we are not able to present here any concrete actions that we would have done in this year, but we are not really sorry about that, because we feel that actually the work probably starts from here. We got a lot of learnings and we did a lot of planning and all the discussions, and they all brought us a lot of stuff into our, could I say, business toolbox. And from now on, we will start to use those tools and to execute those things that we have been planning all year. And if I compare the time when we started the program, I feel that we have now a better understanding of our role in the sanitation business and the strengths and the opportunities that we have. So really big thanks to our mentors and all you TBC people for enabling this journey for us. It was really valuable, and we aim to stay in the family of TBC.
Yeah, I also want to say a big thank you to Venu, Abelo, and Daigo. It has been a really pleasure meeting you and discussing with you the whole year, not just professionally, but in terms of being friends and continuing from here. So I'm really happy. Thank you so much.
Yes, we will definitely be in contact throughout. Like you said, we're a family, so we will you definitely won't be not hearing from us. I'll pass it over to Daigo again, who was their mentor for this year, just to say a few words.
Yeah, great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so we did, like Mina says, we did face some headwind in our work plan, due to some, unfortunate events that have happened. But I think, we were able to pivot, and we were able to seed a lot of good initiatives for the future growth. So I think, Peak Vihara is positioned for great scale. Sorry, I was sort of out of sorts before, but what I said about this ongoing partnership with Peak Vihara. We have some parts being boxed up and shipped by air as of current. So I think going forward there's going to be a lot of there could be some good collaboration with us too. So I'm really looking forward to that. So like Media says, I think in some ways, the work starts now. It's a commencement of something, great to come. And I'm really looking forward to that. And, Emily and Mina, they both have been, have been great. And the calls that we did, was one of the things that I looked for every week. So I thank you. I thank them for that.
Thanks, Daigo.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. So we're going to move on rather quickly. We have a round table in the coming hours. So if we could be a little hasty with our chat, but still disclose everything you would like to. Next, we go to Erisan and David. I'll pass to him. Thank you. Is David with us?
He's on mute, actually. David, I think you're on mute.
Okay. Am I okay now?
Yes.
There we go. We can hear you, yeah.
Right. We've had a bumper year at Erasan. On the one hand, I'm just receiving all sorts of messages from Prakash in Kathmandu. We're getting so much publicity on World Toilet Day. It's not funny. Plus, we have a visitor of the Minister of Water Supply to our toilets today. The government has come through with a huge package to support 60 new public toilets based on our design. And the good news is we have got external funding to carry out this project. So for the next 3 years, we are going to be very busy, and we're going to build, design, and operate 60 new public toilets in Nepal. So that we're, as they say, we are laughing in Nepal. Let's go to TBC. When we came across TBC, it was at the Pune conference. And we suddenly realized when we went to that conference that there were so many actors in this field doing very incredible things. And we learned an awful lot from them. And that was the real takeaway from our TBC connection, was that we learned a lot from other entrepreneurs. And with Venu and Abelo, we had these wonderful chats. And with Venu, we talked a lot about cricket. And I learned an awful lot about Indian cricket. So that was terrific. So the big takeaway for us from TBC is the networking, because the next stage, now that we've consolidated in Nepal, is to expand into other countries. And we've already started to talk to Abelo about Southern Africa, because I spent 15 years there. So I know the region well, and I'd love to get back there. So we're talking about possible consultancies to look at what we can do in Southern Africa. Thanks to TBC, we've got connections in Bangladesh and in India. So I guess the TBC connection is that we've learned a lot, we've networked a lot, but it allows us now to expand beyond the borders of Nepal and to start looking at possibilities in other countries. So that's been the real takeaway from TBC, and we much appreciate that networking, and especially Venu and Abelo, who've been terrific in keeping us going. So we're very happy today because we've consolidated 3-year funding in Nepal, but we need now to expand our ideas to other countries. So thank you, guys. It's been excellent, and we will keep connected to TBC. It's important, I think.
Definitely. Definitely. Thank you so much, David. We have a lot to think about in terms of your prospects in Africa, and I think that that will go well. So this is not goodbye. We will be with you throughout the coming years. I'll pass it over to Pete, who was Erasan's mentor, just to say a few words. Just want to remind everyone that we're nearly wrapped up and we still have quite a bit to go. So,
Pete is not. Pete could not join, so we can go to the next.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Indirectly saving time. So I believe TrashCon is next. Yes, and they were mentioned by Prashant. So a representative from TrashCon, if you'd like to say a few words.
Hello, everyone. This is Niveda. And I still can't believe that we have come to the end of TBC. Really can't believe that there would not be another Friday meeting to just sort out whatever happened throughout the week. But TrashCon has seen, I think we have seen leaps of growth during this period, especially because Venu sir kept bringing us back on track every time we, went off with all the energy that we had. One very beautiful thing that happened was a particular technological product that we wanted to develop. Had it in mind, but never really put in our efforts to do it. However, Venu sir recognized this is it. Niveda, focus on this. This is going to be a game changer going forward. and we did. We are thankful we did, and we got a grant of almost £200,000 from the UK government for that. Yeah, so that just concluded. I told Sir as well, and this was huge, because if we had not really put in our efforts, we wouldn't have got this. And it also helped us pay way to raise almost $3 million in funding, and a very I mean, we have closed it, we have secured it, but it is yet for public announcement. But a considerable portion of it is coming from associations, from TBC, and again, that also happened through a lot of redirection and, you know, understanding how to structure the entire fund that we are raising. So this was another very important thing. And as TrashCon, again, as many innovators here, we were more of innovators and less of business people, although we were very fortunate that we did make very good business in the past few years. But Mr. Venu and Prashant and, you know, the entire TBC team realized that we need to institutionalize, that's the word, institutionalize TrashCon. So I think we were in Delhi with him for one full day from morning to night. And, you know, we really put things in place and really understood how to structure the organization. And I think that is going to help pave to ensure that we can be steadfast during our exponential growth. So I can go on for an hour telling what all we learned, apart from the personal growth that I have had personally, and sort of my co-founder has also had during this time with Venu sir and team, Aishwarya as well, and everybody, including Prashant, who's always there to help us out. So yeah, thank you again. And I really, again, can't believe I'm just asking this, but are we not going to have Friday meetings again? Or is it going to happen? Really, it's a genuine question. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. I think to answer that question, if you ever want to reach out and speak to us, I think Ben would be happy to speak to you. I think we all have great stories about how Benny keeps us going. So we're happy. Also want to recognize that for sure. I'm gonna give the floor to Prashant, who was their mentor for the year, just to say a few words. Thank you.
Prashant could not join Abello, so we can go, but I think just to make a brief input here to everyone who has spoken so far, and also to GD Fittings, who will be speaking next. You are not going anywhere. You are just going to become a part of the TBC family. We are absolutely a call or a text message away. So, you know, just feel that you're becoming part of the family. You're not going anywhere.
Thank you, Daniel. That's very true. And last but definitely not least, we have GD Fittings, who is in South Africa, right next door to me. And we will pass the floor over to them to say a few words. Thank you.
Hi guys, hello, David from GD Fittings. How's it, man? Yeah, thanks very much for the year. Learned a lot, I think, like everybody. In amongst a couple of weeks that I think Venu took a bit of strain with us in the beginning, not doing what he wanted always, because I didn't quite understand. And but we got it in the end. We managed to get our spreadsheets together, Venu. Thank you, and sorry. And thanks for all the advice and everything like that. Really super appreciate it. You know, I think being a manufacturer is one thing, and you can manufacture a great product, and you can think, you know, to yourself, it's a fantastic product. But for people around the world to have had a look at it and recognize it for what it is, yeah, it was really, really sort of a great feeling for me. Sitting down here in Cape Town, you kind of forget about the world. You're just thinking of Southern Africa all the time, and, you know, expanding there. And for you guys to have acknowledged that the products that I invented and manufactured is what it is, it's been fantastic. For me to be able to put it into a business didn't come naturally. So yeah, the help from Venu and Robbie, and obviously Trevor sitting next to me has been invaluable. So seriously appreciate it. And I think what you said, Venu, early on, I think it's the work really starts now, getting stuck in and getting this product out into market, getting people to know about it. And I definitely will call on you guys, Bello. I know we've been in contact with you already, and I'll definitely call on you guys for help. Yeah, so thank you again very, very much. I so appreciate it. And yeah, we'll chat as the year goes on. And to everybody on the team and everybody, the cohorts and everything like that, I wish you a brilliant 2022 and great success. Some of you already had good success for the year, and I'm sure we'll be there with you guys soon. So thank you, Benny, again, and Bella for everything.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so we're actually reaching the end, but yeah, a few words from Robbie would be great. Who was their mentor for this year?
All right. So first of all, can everybody hear me? Just somebody put a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay. So firstly, it was really great working with Dave and Trevor and James, and I agree with what's been said by some of the others. We had we don't quite feel that we've reached a year with solid, concrete results, as I think Mina said. But the second thing that I wanted is also just to thank Venue very much for the guidance along the way. I think too that all is not lost, because the kind of synergies that we've unearthed and the potential going forward is still really good, not just in the product that was specifically for the TBC project, but I think that we will definitely have a long-standing relationship with GD Fittings as Lixil in Africa, and I think that there's great potential which serves both market opportunities for ourselves and for GD Fittings, and goes a genuine way towards attaining the SDG goals. The valuable takeaway from me was to be exposed to all these other mentee companies, which really I look at the level of innovation and energy and enthusiasm and expertise, and it's very inspiring. It certainly drives me to want to reach harder, and I think that the COVID definitely made it a bit of a tough year. One of our big things was to go and have a look what's going on in Africa, particularly East Africa, where we've got an office based in Kenya, which we only really got to do at the end of the year, and in our rural areas as well. And I see not only phenomenal opportunities for GD Fittings, the Minos product and their other products, but for many of what we saw in the showcase of all the other companies, there really are. Africa is a market which is fit for many of these proposals. So for me, it's also been a big learning curve. I've really enjoyed it. I'm very grateful to Venue for his guidance. And Dave, Trevor, and James, thanks very much also for your patience and for working with me.
Thank you so much. We've run out of time, so we're going to have closing remarks from Venue. We had a video that was prepared for the announcement that Venue is going to make, but we will send this out in an email later on, as we understand some people need to go for the round table that is coming up in a few minutes. So over to Venue. Thank you so much. Yeah. Venue, closing remarks.
Yeah,
well, there we go.
Thank you, everyone. I can't thank you enough. It's been a pleasure this year. I agree with all of you. I can't believe that this year has come to an end. It didn't feel like a year, and I think it's been, like Daigo mentioned in the opening remarks, I think it's been wonderfully educating and inspiring for me as well, all the discussions we've had, and it's a privilege to have been part of this journey with you. So thank you so much, and you please feel that you will be a part of the TBC family. We are just a phone call, an email, a text message away. and we are there to support you. You guys are the ones who are doing really the sort of heavy lifting here, and we are absolutely there to support you in this. Thank you so much.
Abello, you at the beginning you said you had an announcement to make. What was that?
We do have an announcement to make.
Let's do that, Abello. Let's do the.
Okay, yeah. So if everyone is still here, let me go ahead with this announcement. So we are very excited. I hope my sound is sharing. Can everyone hear? Oh, as a pause.
I think the audio is not there.
Okay,
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
Lift off.
We are happy to announce the 2022 cohorts. They have with over, I think we had over 100 applications, and we managed to narrow it down to about 9. So yeah, Venu, you can announce which companies made it through the selection process.
So happy to announce the 2022 cohort. We have Envirosan from South Africa, Bashomi, also from South Africa, Ecolu from India, Banka Biolu from India, Altosoft Innovations with their IP toilet from India, Satsen Solutions, India and UK, Tierra Grata from Colombia, and Anabio from India. Let's look at a quick video.
So let's watch a brief video announcing them. Oh, I don't think it played the right video. Let's go. Has it paused?
Yeah, it paused.
I'll play. And there we have it. That is the 2022 cohort. We're really excited to have them on board. The application process was long, so many meetings. I'm very sure that Venu and Ashwarya can attest to the amount of attrition they had to do to get to the final cohort. But we're very happy to have them on board. This means our family is growing even bigger. Every year we hope to grow our family even bigger, and we're very excited to have these guys on board. More exciting is the fact that we're expanding even further across the globe. We have a company in Colombia that we are mentoring, and we're very excited to make this a more global platform for entrepreneurs everywhere. To have a chance to, or entrepreneurs everywhere, to have a chance to be a part of a family that can help them grow. And I think that as we keep accelerating companies every single year, I really do believe that we have the opportunity to make an impact. Every single person that's on this call, we are contributing to something that is bigger than all of us. And hopefully by 2030, we can pat ourselves on the back, no matter how old we are, pat ourselves on the back and say that we've actually made a difference in the world and we've actually done something good. All of us, everyone who's involved here are part of the family, and we hope that you remain a part of the family moving forward. And we can't wait to keep growing our family. Yeah, so I will leave it at that. If there are any remarks from anyone, please do let me know in the next few minutes on Zoom. So the people that are going to that can happily hop off onto that. So any questions, any words from anyone? Okay, so it looks like we've come to the conclusion of, we've come to the conclusion of our graduation. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking part. Thanks to the 2021 cohort. We will remain in touch. Definitely not the end of our journey, but definitely, we won't be bombarding you with all of our emails reminding you to send us stuff. But we're definitely going to be there, and we do hope that you consider the opportunity to join the council. And there'll be more information on that in the coming days. But thank you so much, and I'd like to wrap it up there. So goodbye, everyone, and have a great day. Have a great weekend too.
Thank you. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.